Erwin, it's wonderful having you with us today here at CS Week. Tell us a little bit about your background.
I'm the Senior Vice President for Southern California Edison for customer service, and I have responsibility for everything from anything dealing with the customer. So that includes things with our marketing programs, our energy efficiency, demand response, renewable programs, as well as all of the operations from call centers to meter reading to billing preparation, and then our business sales division as well. So those salespeople that are actually dealing with our government and our commercial industrial customers.
Erwin, what's customer engagement to Southern California Edison?
Well, you know, at Southern California Edison, customer engagement, the way that we approach it is that customer engagement is a term that could be very complicated and confusing to customers. And so for us, the biggest important thing about customer engagement is simplicity and keeping it simple so that customers understand. Customer engagement to us is this. It's the way that we provide information, the way that customers can understand that information, that customers can react to that information and actually fulfill some type of request. But then not only is the request fulfilled by us, but that they would then advocate on behalf of us to their friends and to their neighbors or to their peers or coworkers, whoever, about the solution that they just enrolled in.
How do you account for differences in customers?
People are very different. So that's why it's very important to understand what customer behavior is all about. And so we go through an extensive segmentation study that not only looks at the demographics, but the psychographics and the lifestyles that customers have. And from that, then we develop these customized offers where we're able to target specific customers with solutions that meet their needs. And our dream is that eventually we will be doing a series of targeted offers that, based on one customer's behavior in terms of purchasing a solution, we actually will have an opportunity to uncover future opportunities and then to actually present those offers to the customer.
Describe some of the different services and offering and packages that you're providing to different customers.
Sure, yeah, sure. We have everything from lifestyle packages that include the green package for customers who are concerned about the environment, who have a very focus in terms of renewables or energy efficiency. Online payment, online billing is another example. It's a product that we put into the package. Then you've got some customers who are into cost savers, or where everything is all about saving costs. What is the cheapest way to be able to manage my bill? So we have different tools for those customers. Through our Edison Smart Connect, which is our smart meter program, customers can see real-time usage, and through that we can actually give them offers or recommendations in terms of ways of how they can reduce their usage, but then also give them signals that if they curtail their usage at a specific time, they can save money.
So, what are the challenges in being able to keep it simple?
The challenges is to keep it simple. This industry sometimes complicates things. And from a customer standpoint, what's important is that we have to make it meaningful so that customers can understand what it means. And first of all, be interested in that. So be interested in it, to pursue the information and to be able to understand it, and just make it ease of use for customers to react to that. So what that means is that when we present an offer, customers, if they make a decision, they either need to be able to do it via their mobile device or on their web, or if they're talking to one of our sales representatives or call center representatives, they're actually able to do the fulfill, and that order is taken and it's fulfilled in a seamless process, in a seamless manner.
What's the challenges with seamless integration across all the channels?
That's a very good question, because having a seamless end-to-end solution, it sounds like a very bold and bold statement there, but and certainly it has its challenges, especially when you look at utilities that have legacy systems and various IT systems, that sometimes the systems and ordering process are actually disparate. So in order to actually provide that end-to-end solution, what we have to do is you have to have a major platform. And for us, we just evolved into a new platform for our SCE.com, which allows us to add future functionalities to build on that. So that is just really the very beginning, that with that, we're able to present the offers to customers. Customers can understand that. They can browse, they can go ahead and inquire, or they can order, and that order then flows through our system and is connected to our ordering system. And from that, then it's put into our data warehouse, where we actually are able to capture that information about the customer, what they looked at, what they ordered, and when they got it.
Speak to some of the internal cultural changes that you've had to do on your implementations.
I think the cultural issue there is that we all have to remember it's all about the customer. And it's not just about our product. It's not just about energy services, but it's about the customer. We've got to be able to put these offers in a way that meets what the customer's lifestyle is all about and what piques their interest. So once we got that and really spread that across the organization, then people suddenly realized that in order for any of our programs to be successful, it's got to be tailor-made to customers so that it's meaningful for them, and that when they order it or when the customer subscribes to one of these services, that customer has a very pleasant and very seamless experience.
There's a school of thought that customers don't want to engage. What's your view on that?
Well, you know what? Part of that is true. Because for most customers, when they think about electricity or energy, it's just one of those things that's taken for granted. You turn the light switch on, the light goes on. And if the light goes out when you didn't plan it, then you want to know when it's going to come back on. And then really the only time that customers engaged with the energy company was when the bill came. So those were pretty much the standard rule of thumb there. But now what we're beginning to see is that more and more customers are suddenly becoming aware about energy, aware about the use of energy, how much they're using, and also different sources of energy. So that's really what's driving, I think, one of the biggest and most exciting changes that's happening, not only in our company, but in this industry. Because now, for the first time, with Smart Connect meters or smart meters to our customers, we actually have the ability to be able to give customers information and to make that tailor-made to them so that they could understand it and that they could react to.
How do you keep up with customer expectations regarding technology?
You've got to keep one step ahead of everybody in terms of what the latest thing is. You have to understand what the trends are, what the social trends are, but you also have to understand appreciation in terms of technology that's being introduced to the marketplace. And certainly when we think about ways on what customers are using and how they're getting information, it's very important that we leverage that technology as we present our solutions to customers or our information. So that includes everything from mobile devices, certainly online tools, so that when customers interact with us, that they can do it on any device that they have, they could do it anytime they want, and they could do it from anywhere.
How do you provide consistency across channels?
All right, well, one of the challenges, of course, is having what we call channel parity, and that means that having that having that information available no matter what mechanism that the customer is dealing with us, and having that consistency across, so that if a customer goes onto our web, whether it's via a computer or whether it's a mobile device or whether they call our call center, that the information is consistent and that one interaction in one channel impacts the other as well. And that, one of the challenges with that, frankly, is just the technology aspect, to make sure that not only can we do the proper interfaces through the ordering system, but also through our web, but also through the data warehouse. That is that a seamless process in terms of getting the information, so that whenever that customer is interacting with us in the future, that information is updated.